And today we're going to talk about the leading sitting and walking dog and cat app. And we're going to talk about, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just Into Marketing, a podcast where we analyze a brand, a story, a campaign. My name is Andre, I'm a marketing strategy consultant. I have Prachi here with me, he's a luxury consultant. And today we're going to talk about the leading sitting and walking dog and cat app. And we're going to talk about Rover. So, Prachi, have you heard about Rover before? Have you used it?
I think I first heard about it from you. Just randomly, I think we were shooting podcast, and I saw a cute little puppy running around, and I asked you, how did you get a puppy? So you were like, no, it's from this app, and that's how I figured that you use Rover. So, of course, when we thought of recording this podcast, I read more about it, and I read about its features. What does it exactly do? I think it's clever of them to have this conversation between pet owners and sitters, and then exchange conversations, and then having features, if I'm not wrong, like GPS tracker, in-app messaging, photo updates, etc. But how does the app work?
Basically Rover is the leading dog sitting and cat sitting app in the UK. Mm-hmm. It has an overall network of 15,000 sitters across the country. And it's a platform to help dog owners and cat owners to find someone to look after their pet.
Right.
That's in a nutshell what it is.
Right.
When you compare Rover with the competitors, one of the things that stands out is that Rover is a very versatile app where you can either choose dog or cat, where other apps mainly focus on one side of dog or just cat. So I think that's one of the things that help Rover to be a success. The app is overall pretty good. It's user-friendly. Because of the podcast, I've been using as a dog sitter and a dog owner just to see how the interaction happen. And from the perspective of sitter or owner and the communication side, it's too much. Every time there's an exchange of message or a booking or a cancellation on the app, you receive 3 notifications. You have an SMS, you have a text message, you have an email, and you have a notification on the app.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a lot. As
a user, I don't want to be bombarded with notifications on top of all my other apps, So overall, the app's good. The service is good. I feel safe as a dog sitter because there's an insurance behind and everything. And as a dog owner, I also feel safe because I know my pet's going to be looked after someone that is trusted.
Right.
The register process, it's a very kind of complete. It's a long process. You have to send documents. They verify, and it gives you the extra layer of security when you're going to leave your pet with someone, So you've done your research, of course. What are the theories that you identify?
I think the first one, as you said, we spoke about, as you said, that there's an interaction between pet owners and sitters. So I think that they're using this social exchange theory, the Rover as a company, they're targeting pet owners and sitters, and there's an interaction happening between them. For example, exchanging the same ideation of how do you take care of their baby, So I think that's where that theory is properly used. Second, I feel with regards to their features, as we mentioned, there's GPS tracker and in-app messaging and photo updates. There's this theory called Zeigarnik effect, where you tend to forget things which are important things, and if someone is reminding you of it, that is an effect that brand is creating of reminding you that. So I think with regards to that, Rover is trying to help you that, here is a GPS tracker for you, here is a photo update, here is an in-app messaging system, etc., etc. But do you think that, I thought it as a theory or that they can apply, as they have such a huge community of more than 200,000 people, can they invest in a pet community? if we look at their website, their content that they're putting on the website, etc., can we they can create a pet community through where they can educate people more about this, as we say that pets are not objects.
Yes.
They are a commitment.
Yeah.
So, and a serious commitment. You cannot joke with it. So that kind of serious education is required. So yeah, I think that's a suggestion for them, that they can use that theory of social identity.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So do you think, Andre, with regards to recommendations also, you can suggest them the same thing as with regards to theory?
Yes, of course. So again, like you pointed out, the sense of community, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's already there.
Mm-hmm.
As a dog owner, as a dog sitter, you belong in a group. So Rover could definitely explore that and have a local events, local web or online webinars to educate people. Like we said, we see loads of those communication about pets not being an object around Christmas time.
Yeah.
But that happens throughout the year. Why not explore and educate people throughout the year? Not just season, not just during Christmas, December, January, New Year, that kind of time.
Right.
Another recommendation would be 100% for them to look after their blogging more in more specific way. For example, I'm going to do that again. Another recommendation is around the blog. Their website is really good and the blog are really, really well written.
Exactly.
However, it dies there. They could send as a newsletter, because it's really informative and it's really important.
Right.
So I've signed up for the whole email marketing.
Yeah.
And I never got it. So I went to their website, I looked, and as a dog lover, as a pet lover, which I don't have a dog, I grew up with dogs. Those type of contents, they communicate to me. I can relate.
Right, of course.
So again, you're already taking the effort to write a blog. Why not explore and share in a newsletter?
Yeah, of course.
So that's another recommendation. A third one, definitely streamline the booking process and the communication within the app. Sometimes when you book a service, can get a bit overwhelming and be complicated. When you look on the consumer journey, for example, you discover the app, you sign up, you find a sitter, you're ready to book a service, then you get lost.
Correct.
So it can be a bit problematic in that. And again, communication, like we touched base earlier, I don't need to be bombarded with 3 notifications for every piece of message, for every exchange of message between owner and sitter.
Right.
So have I don't know, like a traffic light system. So the important messages or the important communication would be cancellation and booking service.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
keep those 3
important:
SMS, email, and in-app messaging. Anything else, just keep in app. Because everyone is busy. Everyone, you don't have just Rover on your phone. So help the customer to be comfortable using your app. And the last one is enhance the service. So have a selected group of sitters, give them the VIP badge, and offer them this VIP package where, let's say, as an owner, you are the top 10. I am Rover. I offer you to be part of the VIP list. You're going to charge premium for that, of course, which is you expect.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then I provide you with a dog tag or cat tag, a collar tag, if you like, and a monitoring camera. So as a sitter, you're going to offer a premium service. You're going to charge a premium service. As a dog owner or a cat owner, you have the extra layer of security. You know that when your pet is out walking, you will be safe because you can track with the tag.
Right.
Or in a house, you can watch your pet because there's the camera.
Right.
So I think for Rover to keep being relevant and keep on top of the game, the next level for them would definitely be the VIP package.
Kind of like a baby monitor.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at the end of the day, for pet owners, it's their baby.
Of course, yeah. It needs to be trusted.
It's part of the family.
Yeah, of course.
So you want to leave them with someone that you can trust.
Of course, yeah. And do you think, Andre, that there's this gap between online and offline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which can become a problem. We see that happen in other apps as well in different industries. For example, Booking.com.
Booking.com,
or Uber or cab service, where I do the first time review through the app. I like the experience. I like your professionalism. And then the next time I book direct with you.
Exactly.
Because I can save on the service fee and you can save on the percentage you pay of your commission. So again, Rover have to communicate. They have to communicate.
Of course.
The benefits of booking through the app heavier.
Right.
I know what they are. For example, you have your insurance. If anything goes wrong with the pet you're looking after, you can take it to the vet.
Yeah.
There's all the support available for you 24/7.
Right.
But if that's not communicated heavily, it's easy to forget.
Exactly.
And then it's easy to cut short and book directly with the owner, which you don't have the security on payment, the cancellation policy, the support 24/7.
Yeah.
So if anything goes wrong, you're on your own.
Exactly.
So again, Rover, they need to communicate that. Better.
Sure.
And show the value of using the app. Otherwise, it's just a meetup app.
Yeah.
Because I meet the owner, I meet the sitter, and then I book.
And it's directly done. Yeah.
And I'm sure that's not what
how
they're marketing for.
Yeah, true. Right. And of course, you pay a premium. I think you pay a price to the Rover app when you're registered as a sitter and an owner, right? Yeah. Okay.
So in a way, they might see if you book directly outside the app, you can save some money.
Right.
But at what point is worth the risk? You know.
True.
So it's just a matter of communicating, positioning them as listen, we're here, book with us, you're going to be safe. Both sides.
Right. Got it.
So
nice idea.
Yeah. So Prachi, as we always do, shall we do a quick SWOT?
Yes, please.
So if you can give me some strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. So I think first strength is the convenience that they offer through the app. Second is really the security of your pet. And third one, I think trust, but at the same time, they have these features that makes the app unique, as we talked about.
Yeah.
Weaknesses, I think, again, as we said that the communication part, so there's a gap between offline and offline, as we said. Then a small gap between what if you forget to play the day card button?
Yes.
And you forget. So that is, I think, user friendliness is one of the weakness that they have. I think yes, on top of my mind. That.
Okay.
And can you help me with some opportunities and threats?
Yes. So opportunities, as we discussed, in the service, expand the service. Why not offer, for example, instead of just sitting and boarding and walking, why not offer dog grooming and cat grooming and training?
Right.
You keep in the same spectrum of, you might be a dog sitter and you can also offer training combined. At the same time, you leave your dog with someone, the dog is trained. Why not? You just add more value to your app and to the sitter service.
Yeah.
Another opportunity, definitely expand to new areas, because geographically it's limited.
Yeah, limited. Yeah.
And engage within the community, of course. That's a big opportunity out there to not just make new business, but also to educate people about the importance of having a pet, and the long-term commitment. And threats, I would say economy, economy and the way people behave on acquiring a pet, that could impact. And also taking the online experience offline, and booking directly and not keeping within the app. I would, from the top of my mind, I would definitely keep an eye on those.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we have reached the end of the episode. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Please feel free to send across any questions you have, or if any particular brand, story, or advert interests you, and if you would like us to talk more about it. We'll see you next time.